Got these Jordan 11 Pinnacles in the trade. I traded one of my teammates. I was like, you might as well. I'm like, you don't wear them. They're not your size. And then he was like, you're right. So I won out the trade. What's up, GQ? I'm Collin Sexton, and this is my life in sneakers. We're in Atlanta at my parents' house right now. This is some of my shoes that I have here. Shout out to the Container Store for hooking me up. I'm not sure how many shoes I have right here. I got a good amount. And then in Cleveland, it's my house, so I can have shoes all over the place. Oldest. These are the Jordan 4 Rarest Mars Row Edition. 2006, these are the oldest ones that I have. I like the red and black. Red's my favorite color. And Spike Lee on the little side. I love Spike Lee movies, so I definitely had to pick them up. I'm not sure where I bought them, but they was a little bit too big. I was always gonna grow into them, and then I skipped the size, and I was like, dang, I went a whole size up, so I wasn't able to wear them. My brother likes them, so I might just give them to my brother. I'll make sure he's good. Newest. The Ray Allen 13s. I think I got these in like 2 weeks ago. We got the signature on there. That's my favorite part of the shoe. These are definitely one of my top 5s. My dad and my mom, they knew I always wanted these, so it surprised me, and they found them, and I was like, I gotta get them. If I'm gonna meet Ray Allen, I'm definitely wearing these for sure, and I might get them signed. Next up, the flashiest shoes I have. I'll probably say these two, the Serena Williams Off-White 97s and the Serena Williams Blazers. Not too flashy. I don't really like too much flashy shoes, but just right. Last year I went to Alabama for the LSU game, and I definitely wore these. You can get them, but you have to pay for sure. Most expensive so far, Michigan Fab Fives. I actually got these 2 summers ago before my rookie season at the Nike headquarters in Oregon. They brought them out. It was like a few shoes they allowed us to pick from, and these are the ones I picked. I don't know how many pair there are, but I think the last one on Flight Club, I think went for like $15,000. If you don't know about the Michigan Fab Five, there's one of the best college teams to pretty much play. Chris Webber, Jawan Howard, Jalen Rose, they're definitely the truth, and these are one of my favorites. But I'll never probably wear them because I'm an Alabama guy. I can hold them, but I just can't put them on. Underrated. The Dover Street Jordan 1s, and then these are the Storm Blues. And these is one of my favorite shoes of all time. I don't think people sleep on them now as much as they used to, but I think these are like maybe like $250, $300. But as long as you like it, it doesn't matter how much it costs or anything like that. They're very comfortable. I would say you can wear them with sweats, you can wear them with shorts, you can dress them up, dress them down. Sentimental Jordan 11 Breads. This was actually the first Jordan that my parents bought me, my brother, and my sister. And we got these for Christmas. I'm not sure what year it was, but all of us wore it. Like we all looked like triplets. We had the same clothes on and everything. I think it might be good for all of us to wear our breads and do a comparison video. Sexiest shoe, these right here. Off-White Air Force. They're just clean, simple. You gotta take care of your shoes. Just keep them on the concrete. Right now, these are over $1,000 for sure. I'm not sure what I paid, but it wasn't anything close to that. As far as like old basketball shoes that I do have, I go find them like on eBay and stuff like that, where people are just selling them for real cheap, like $30, $40. I haven't gotten a fake through eBay yet, knock on wood. That's one thing about eBay, you have to take your chances, but if they have a lot of good reviews, and if you like set it up and have the buyer like FaceTime you, and if he doesn't FaceTime you, or if he doesn't actually send more pictures that you asked for, then you're like, yeah. Rarest Jordan 13 lows. It's 3M all around the shoe. Whenever you put the flash on them, it lights up. It's definitely hard. I'm not sure the price or anything like that, but I think it's maybe like 30 pairs of these. And I got these at the Jordan Brand Classic, so all the people that participated, we got these. So after the game, they surprised us, and these were definitely a good gift. Luckiest find, DMP packs. The 11s and then the 6s. Actually, growing up, these are always my favorite, just by that Jumpman on the back. People really don't keep them nowadays. Like, they'll sell the shoe. Got these from Flight Club, and the reason I say I got a steal because they took off $200, $300 because this tab on the back was ripped a little bit, but I was like, that just shows the age of the shoe. I'll take them. Shoes that I got in the trade. Jordan 11 Pinnacles. I got these in the trade. I traded one of my teammates. I had 2 pair of the Academy Kyries, and then I traded a pair of Kobe 7s. They were messed up a little bit. I was like, you might as well. I'm like, you don't wear them. They're not your size. And then he was like, you're right. So I definitely traded for him. And after a while, you convince someone long enough, then they'll be like, all right, let's do it. I like the cool gray. It's one of my favorite shoes of all time, the cool gray. And just this suede on there, it just makes them different, and it pops. And then the sole, you can't go wrong with a Jordan 11. And then the Jumpman is just blending in a little bit. So I won out the trade. Most surprising, the Jordan 11 anniversaries. You don't see these too often. Found these at round 2, and they gave me a pretty good deal. I think it was like 2 something, and it was brand new, so I couldn't pass it up. I know someone out there definitely has these, but if they have these, I don't know. They don't have. Hold on. If they have these, then I know for sure they probably won't have these. The anniversary 2s. People don't really like the 2s, but no matter if people say it's ugly or anything like that, I get what I like. And we should do one more category, a Kobe category. Bonus category. RIP Kobe. He's one of my favorite players. Growing up, I just love watching Kobe Bryant, his mentality, everything about him. First one, Kobe 1, Potro, Think 16. These remind me just of the Lakers back in the day. Nothing too special, like the undefeated ones are a lot better, but these right here just that yellow and gold with the 8 on the back just reminds me of that Lakers. Then one that I wore at Alabama are the Kobe 7s. These are like a team edition ones. These are real old. They're starting to yellow a little bit, but that just shows the age on them. And these are it. Pretty tough. Last but not least, the Kobe 7 Christmases. These are one of my favorites just because the color, the purple, the red, and just the detail they put on the back, everything like that. They did their thing with these for sure. This wasn't a category, but I love Kobe so much, and he's one of my favorite players ever. So I had to do it to you. Rest in peace. You'll always be remembered.